everybody? Welcome to the first installment of Knuckle Up, the channel that brings you everything MMA to boxing to anything dealing with this fighting community. So basically, what we're gonna get into today is Tank Davis and the boy Santa Cruz will be fighting this fall, and I can't wait to see it. Tank is the bad boy of boxing right now, in the lightweight division, and what can I say? The man is consistent and he's raw. But then you have Santa Cruz, who is a thinker, who moves, who gets in between that block, man. He can lay that punch, and when he lands it, he rocks you. The man is nicknamed the Earthquake. So let's get right into it. We have Gervonta Tank Davis. He's 5'5.5". He got a 67.5-inch reach. Southpaw fighter, very aggressive, cocky, and the bad boy of boxing. Right now, I feel like when that man is in the ring and he sees blood, man, it's over. It is over. If he hits you one good time and he sees you get a little wobbly, you done for, man. He's coming in for the kill. And if your defense ain't on point, and if you can't see it coming from that blind side, obviously you ain't gonna see it coming from the blind side. But if you ain't got a jaw, it's over. And one of my favorite things he does is that's where he'll drop his guard, look at you, you go to reach, and he'll make you pay every time. And he'll give you the confidence. He'll make you feel like you got it. And I don't know how he does it, man, but it's like last minute, split second. He'll get you every single time. He currently has a record of 23-0, 22 by knockout. He had one fight that went the distance, and he's currently ranked number 2 in the world, the best featherweight, and number 3 in lightweight. He won the fight against Gamboa, but a lot of people are saying that had Gamboa not suffered that injury in that fight, that he could have probably beat Tank Davis. And here's the thing. That fight was stopped in the 12th round due to the fact that Gamboa hit the canvas again. And when I look at it, I've seen Tank hit people harder and knock them down. I think that he was dealing with a lot of pain in that fight and a lot of issues in that fight. And he just got caught. He got caught decent, man. But when you watch the fight, Gamboa was getting with Tank, and he was being smart about his fight. But Tank Davis, man, that's another breed of fighter. And I'm a huge Tank fan. I like watching Gamboa too. And Gamboa's got some heart. Like, seriously, bro, can you imagine how much weight was on that Achilles, or however you said, Achilles tendon, on that foot, and moving and getting out of the way of that jab? And Tank is fast, and Gamboa was still moving, man. I don't know. So, a lot of people are saying that Gamboa could have probably won that fight. I think they should run it back, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Man, I can't believe he went 10 rounds in that fight. Like, I still think about that. Like, he went 10 rounds. 10 rounds with that injury. 10 rounds with that injury, bro. Dude is he's on another plane. And you gotta look, man, these are modern day gladiators, modern day warriors, man. And these dudes will die on their shield by their swords. They don't care, man. They'll fight until the end. But then we go into Leo Santa Cruz, also known as the Earthquake. The man is 5'7.5", and he has a 69-inch reach. So he's already got two up on our boy Tank. I think so. Yeah, I think he's got like a 2-inch reach on our boy Tank. He's had 39 fights total, 37 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He's 9th in the world, pound for pound, the best boxer in the world. So out of the top 10, he's number 9. And the reason why I stress that fact is because a lot of people are going to say, well, Tank fighting another no-name, Tank fighting this, they cherry picking for Tank, blah, 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 blah. Look, man, what you got to realize is, yeah, some of these dudes were mandatories and Tank had to fight him, whatever. But here's the thing. Tank's last 3 fights were by people who were deserving of that belt. They fought hard for that. And these dudes got in there and got down with him. Yeah, Tank dropped him. And I think Gamboa probably gave him the most problems. Now he's entering the realm of people who can give him competition for what he has. And this is what everybody's been waiting to see. I remember the days when Mike Tyson had to see, Buster Douglas and all the, everybody had to see somebody to get to where they are to hold their status. And the best had to see the best. You know what I mean? I'm ready to see Bud Crawford fight somebody with a name. I'm ready to see Haney fight somebody with a name. I'm ready to see Garcia fight somebody with a name. I'm ready to see all these dudes line up and go at each other for them belts, man. And there's one other dude ain't nobody trying to see, and I'm gonna mention him in a minute. But yeah. And the other question that I have is, where do they go after this fight? If Tank Davis wins this fight, who does he see after this fight? Does he holler at Ryan Garcia, or is he gonna talk to the boy, Mr. Gary Russell? Yeah, I said it, Gary Russell. See, a lot of people like to hide away from that one, especially us Tank fans. But see, I'm a Gary Russell fan too. And at the end of the day, facts are facts. I do not feel Gary Russell can last in a match against Tank Davis. I'm sorry. Tank Davis can last in a match against Mr. Gary Russell, man. The dude is too raw. He's too fast. He's a military mind state. The dude, I don't know, man. That whole family is just on another level of fighters. But yeah, so if Santa Cruz wins, will he get the chance against Garcia, or will he have to see Russell again? See, the thing is I remember there being a conversation of, will Tank go up and wait to fight Russell? Or is it go down? Not. Yeah, will he go up and wait to fight Russell at 135? And going into this fight, he's gonna be at 130. But the other thing is will Tank meet the weigh-in? That's one of the things that pisses me off about him. But the man always makes it happen. He always makes it happen. I mean, you can see him in his training videos. Like months before the fight, the dude looked pregnant. He looked fat as hell. But I don't know, man. He makes it happen. They get in there. They do work. His trainer's one hell of a trainer too, man. And that's another thing. Also, Tank's got he's got a thing on YouTube right now called Strap Season. You guys should check it out if you're a Tank Davis fan. Another thing is I'm not trying to hear all the shit about, Tank need to stop beating this baby mama and all this, blah, 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 blah. How long ago was that shit? I ain't here to talk about that. This ain't a domestic violence page. This is about boxing. Knuckle up. MMA. Knuckle up. That's what we're here to talk about. So that's what I want to see. That's what I want to know is who does he see next after this? Then Garcia and Devin Haney, they keep going back and forth and saying all these different things, and just talking. Shakur Stevenson is still out there. You got M.O. Williams still out there. Ain't nobody mentioning these dudes. You got Bud Crawford. Ain't none of y'all want to see Bud. The boy raw. So, yeah, I get back to Gary Russell. The dude is precise. He's with it, and he's all about it. So before I leave and before we exit out of this, Tank Davis had some words for Gary Russell recently and made the comment, I would love to see Gary Russell. I wish he was here right now without the gloves. I'll see him, and you don't want that problem, Tank. You don't want that. Now, don't get me wrong. Tank is a monster. Tank is a beast. Don't get me wrong. Tank is a fucking monster. I'm one of his biggest fans. I love Tank Davis. I don't give a fuck about what he does in his personal life. That man can fight his ass off in the ring, and at the end of the day, that's what I'm here to see. But you're not ready for Mr. Russell. You can't do it. You can get in there. I say if they fight, Russell ends that shit by the 4th, 5th round. If they do go the distance, Tank gonna feel it the next day. I'm telling you. And I guarantee Tank lose them belts. He lose that belt. If him and Russell go at it, man. I don't know. Y'all tell me. But before, like I said, before we leave this shit, you know, I'm gonna leave y'all with some words from Mr. Gary Russell about Tank and the words he said. Some of you may have seen this, some of you may have not. But this is the first installment. As always, guys, like I said, man, y'all keep coming back, showing me love, telling me and talking to me about things. And if there's a fighter out there that I don't know about, or an underground fighter, or somebody, or a brawler, or somebody out there I don't know about, shit, hit me up. Tell me where to go. Let me see him. I'll put him on the page. I'll play a video of him and everything, man. If you an upcoming boxer and you have some fights that you've done, hit me up. I'm all for putting people on. I'm all for putting things on this channel. That's what this channel is about. It's not just about the professional fighters. It's about the up-and-coming fighters. That's what it is. Oh, another guy that you guys need to be watching out for is Freezy McBones. I'll be playing some videos of him soon and be talking about him soon. But the man is out of the UK, and he mimics his whole style after Tyson. There's another guy who mimics his style after Tyson. You know what? I'm getting too far ahead of myself. We'll talk about these guys another time. But, yeah, man, keep showing the love, and let's make this channel grow. Let's try to get to 300. Once we hit 300, I got a special giveaway for you guys. All right? Love, cherish the ones you cherish. Knuckle up. Deuces.
Yeah.